Efficient embodied interaction for organizing immersive computational notebooks. In the rapid development of immersive analytics, Immersive Computation Notebook, which extend the computation notebook into an immersive environment, show great potential for performing data science tasks. However, as an analysis progressed, the number of cells increased. The challenges here are that when the number of cells increased, they needed to handle the increasing number of interactions to build the structures and manage the workspace effectively. To address such challenges, we first began by exploring how these challenges is handled in the desktop environment. We found that tools like Figma and Miro address similar issues by offering predefined layouts, which allows users to initiate their analysis quickly without needing to build from scratch. Based on these ideas, we designed a compositions of structure that consists of execution focus, narrative focus, and hybrid, where it could be used for both execution and narrative focused. Also, we enabled users to use gesture interaction to transform target cells into desired structures. Here, we have a specific part of our demo video to show how does the composition structuring works. We can select several cells and we can just do one gesture interaction to transform into desired structures. In this example, we rotate it to transform linear structures into multi-row structures. And then we can also interacting with number of rows and columns by unsqueezing it or squeezing it. And with the other cells, we are about to create branches, but here we need to select the cell where the branch is starting. And then we can grab by both hands and just pull out by one hand to create the branches. Now we have a branching structures. And we can move along with a group of cells at once by grabbing the grabber in the middle. And we can create the nested branch just by doing few gestural interactions. We create another branches, and there's another branches on the bottom, and that could be done by doing one gesture interactions. And then rest of other cells in this demo video, we decided to make it as a multi-row, so it has a similar logic. Select every cell and rotate it. And then we can also interacting with those number of rows and columns as well. And then we can move those group of cells into our main workspace just by one interactions. So in this video, we only have a multi-row and branches, but our system includes a lot of features, including looping structures, multi-column, or going back to the linear structures. Then, we conducted a user study that compared two different conditions: manual, where participants were needed to interact with the placement of cells and execution indicators one by one manually. However, in compositions, they were supposed to use the compositions of structures to transform target cells into desired structures. For the user study, we were able to answer the following research questions. First of all, we found that compositional structuring helped analysis organize more quickly and with less effort. The graph here is showing every single movement they made to finish the task, and we found that participants shows that they moved far less than the manual interactions. Also, they finished a lot faster than manual interactions. Here, we have an explicit examples of comparing manual and compositional structuring. With the compositional structuring, we can transform target cells into desired structures with just single interactions, while in manual condition, they needed to perform a lot of interactions. Right now, the compositional condition is about to finish, but the manual condition is still working on it, so let's make it faster. They use the same strategy, but by using compositional structuring, it was a lot more faster, like 3 times faster than manual conditions. Also, they reported that they felt less physical demand. It was a lot easier to build and organize a workspace with the compositional structuring. Likewise, we have a lot more interesting findings, so please have a look at our paper for the details.